then hard swerve back to what we were talking about with the podcast. So, matlab, this is another now niche that Khizra has identified based on something she felt
Yeah.
and is trying to say, कि, "Acha, I want this and I don't
And I'm
have
just doing
this,
it. I'm
so
trying not to
I'll
take it
make
too
it."
seriously. I'm
No,
not
don't.
trying to take it too seriously. It's
Don't.
just something I'm doing for myself.
Yeah.
And I'm calling my friends over
Yeah.
on the show. My friends are mashallah say doing amazing things.
Hmm.
So I'm calling them over. We're just gonna have like conversations about how messed up we all are.
Yeah.
Create content out of that for Instagram. Hopefully people will share it because something resonates with them.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll make money. Maybe people will want to
Fine.
sponsor
You
it.
don't need
Hint,
it to
hint.
make money,
I don't know.
but if it does, that's great.
Yeah.
Right?
I
It's
would
not
love
like,
to have different channels of income. Like, why not? This
nahi,
is
but because my thing is my analysis, because बहुत analysis करता हूँ मैं. Pakistani TV is you don't have to agree, but Pakistani TV is trash. न्यूज़ चैनल्स पे कोई कंस्ट्रक्टिव बात नहीं होती. ड्रामाज में किसी की शादी हो रही होती है या हो चुकी होती है और मसले होते हैं या टूट गई होती है या टूटने वाली होती है
it's
या
very traumatic watching Pakistani dramas because like
Yeah.
it literally gives me anxiety watching them.
तो there is I feel ना म्यूजिक आता नहीं,
Hmm.
फिल्में आती
Hmm.
नहीं,
Hmm.
तो there is nothing for the normal 7 to 20-year-old.
Hmm.
The huge fucking range
Hmm.
कि वो अच्छा वो टीवी चला के क्या देखेंगे
हाँ.
and it and कोई बना भी नहीं रहा.
नहीं.
Huge segment of population, हमारा future, हमारे potential, हमारा youth, all that bullshit. So I think this
No, but
is
I think जब लोग बनाना भी चाहते हैं ना, like everyone doesn't have that kind of funding.
वो
And,
funding का
peop-
मसला
and,
आता
and,
है.
and companies don't
Sure.
play it very safe.
हाँ.
Like even देखो, your drama directors will also say कि चलता, as much as you want to say that like these dramas are very toxic and they're very this and they're very
चलते हैं.
no, the director says this is what the audience wants.
Yeah.
उनको और कुछ चाहिए नहीं.
Yeah.
And I don't believe that. I know like every time there's good content, people watch it, but I don't know उनको कितने इश्तिहार मिलते हैं, उनको कितने पैसे मिलते हैं.
Yeah.
But I know कि सास बहू dramas, तलाक dramas, दूसरी औरत dramas, these get insane ads.
Yeah.
And people watch them.
They must be watching them.
They're watching
Wonder
them
they
because
can't
that's
be
why
on.
वो cut copy paste repeat बन रहा है.
But then result वो है ना कि for whatever reason this population is not being addressed.
Yeah.
Which is why they're all online.
Yeah.
And I think this is also perhaps why your podcasting might work out in the sense that it will
Inshallah.
find an audience.
Yeah.
अब वो audience जितनी भी बड़ी हो.
It's a work in progress.
हाँ.
Again, so the thing is, it's been, and you know this, dude, that we discussed this 2 years ago. Like I told you 2 years ago I wanted to do a podcast. So तुम्हारे कहने पे मैंने ring light भी खरीदी थी.
Yeah.
और mic भी खरीदा था. मैं दराज से उठ के I bought the budget version. He told me to buy a better version.
Yeah.
But I never used them because I was just like, I can't do this. This imposter syndrome and this I can't do it and it's not perfect.
Yeah.
And then 2023 started and I was like, you know what? Every time I've spoken to someone about wanting to do a podcast, someone has started a podcast. और सिर्फ मेरा रह गया. And in 2023, I'm just gonna do it. I don't care. And then this friend of mine I was discussing, she was like, you know, I'll just do it for you. Come to my office. We'll set up a camera. She's got an agency, and she was like, you know, हमारे portfolio पे तुम्हारा podcast आ जाएगा. We'll get to show that we did some fun work. You will get your podcast done. We will both benefit from it. And I was like, okay, let's do it. And I recently just said this on, like, I tried to make a reel out of it. I was like, and I told a friend about it, and she was like, you know, done is better than perfect.
Yeah. Don't let perfect stand in the way of good enough.
Exactly. निकले तो. You know, first episode लग जाएगी, दूसरी लग जाएगी. I will learn from it. I will make it better next time. It will evolve. It will get better as we go on. But in like sitting on it, like I'm trying to like incubate eggs or whatever.
Oscar मिले सीधा.
मुर्गी की तरह अंडों पे बैठी हुई हूँ 2 साल से.
Yeah.
कुछ हो ही नहीं रहा.
ठीक है. Do you have a plan? Like how many episodes? How many what या बस अभी चल रहा है, चलते रहना है?
No, so I'm shooting like my first guest tomorrow, inshallah. I've shot the first episode, and then I've got women lined up for like every week.
Yeah.
Line में खड़ी.
Yeah.
बहुत सारी friends हैं, बहुत सारी दोस्तें हैं. And then I literally just need to make like a posting plan कि how I want it to go out online. And the problem is when it's your own thing, you go blank. Like I'm constantly talking to my friend. I was like, "कौन सी post पहले लगाऊं?" And I'm like this person who knows this shit.
Yeah.
I make strategies for other people.
For work.
Yeah. But when it's my own thing, I'm just like,
कैसे होगा?
क्या लगाऊं?
You should hire someone.
Yeah.
I never
like,
what
post should I put up first? What should I say? And they're like, seriously?
Yeah.
Can you just now post it? Because like we're doing all this work. Can you just post it now? We want you to talk about it. So आज रात पहला promo लगा दूंगी.
Oh really?
Teaser.
Okay.
इसको मैं teaser.
Where do people go to follow this?
You go on. अभी तो episode बाद में आएगी. Sister Plz official.
हाँ.
Sister PLZ official on Instagram.
100% millennial is running this podcast.
Sister Plz is like a very me catchphrase. So this is from the very like, you know, when you go to the bazaar and if you go to a bazaar wearing jeans or something, the shopkeeper will suddenly be like, instead of baji, like sister ye try karein. And so I really used
you are
to,
a millennial.
Yeah, I'm
so this is a
why
very,
am I fighting it? I'm a millennial. Yeah, so then I started addressing all my friends as like, sister, ye kare, sister, can we do this? So it just made sense that my podcast would be called Sister Plz. It's about women. It's about a sisterhood, and then men will also be allowed eventually.
Is it? Sochenge
Sochenge.
And it's going to be hopefully a weekly thing.
Yes, inshallah.
Acha.